once again to the Real In Films YouTube channel. And if you guys have not yet liked or subscribed to our channel, pause the video, do that, and then come back. Today we're going to be reviewing Joker Folie à Deux, our second part of the first Joker film that has been directed by Todd Phillips. And I do gotta say that we have a continuation, so it's the second part of the first Joker film, but in this case it's kind of a little bit different. In this case, Todd Phillips wanted to mix a little bit of like a musical number on this second film, as well telling us the story of Arthur Fleck. And in this case we do have a continuation. In the case of like the story follows through, I would say court the court number of Arthur Fleck through the actions that the first film happened. And as well, this first film starts off like the first one, with having Arthur Fleck like literally bummed out on the floor. And the question is Arthur Fleck the Joker? And one of the things that I really do like about this film, in regards to its story, I like the fact that the story, they did mixed in a couple of characters. I think that one of them, I would have just hidden him, even though we do have like a young version. But in the case of things that happen throughout the film, um, I think that they could have done something a little bit different with this character per se. That'll be Harvey Dent. But the chemistry between Joaquin Phoenix and Lady Gaga. Wow. Wow. I just gotta say that this chemistry between them makes the film so alive that it's just bombastic. That's what I just gotta say about this film. Now, in regards to the story, I did like the story 100%. I know there's a lot of people with mixed reviews out there. They didn't like the musical part of the film, but I did like the fact that the film has a complexion on how the songs do complement the scenes, or not only the scenes. Sorry, my nose is kind of scratchy. Um, not only complement the scenes, but as well complements the story, or what Todd Phillips wants to present to you at on that scene. One of the things that the other thing that I did love about the film is regards to how beautiful the film looks and how eye-catching it is. And in regards to the story, I like the fact that even though we do have this idea of who the Joker is the Joker Arthur Fleck or not? Is this Joker character a different personality inside Arthur? Because that's what they want you to see in the film. In the film, Todd Phillips wants you to continue having that constant mindset of, yes, we are talking about mental health, and as well we're talking about among other things, on how people react with these type of characters, bringing in chaos to Gotham. You know how this character, the Joker, is such an icon that it became a enemy to Arthur, and as well a, how do I call it, I would say a cult leader to the people, because Joker went out of its way to say no to society. And in this case, we do have Lady Gaga's character, that's Harley Quinn, that tries to feed more into Arthur's character, the Joker. Because one of the things that I did like about the film is that in this case, Harley Quinn is in love with the Joker, and spoiler alert, but not in love with Arthur. And that is something that we see throughout the film. We do see that back and forth on how Harley is trying to feed Arthur to be the Joker 100%. Leave Arthur away and keep being the Joker. Like that he can, like, I would say, accept who he is as his alter ego. And even though there is a moment in the film that Arthur literally breaks character 100%, because he sees one of his friends, the one that survived from the first film of his group of colleagues from the comedy show, or the stand-up comedy club, and he says that I am his friend says to him, like, I'm not afraid of you, Arthur. I'm afraid of the character that you created from that day moving forward. I'm afraid of the Joker, not afraid of you, due to the fact that you never judged who I am or how I look. And having the story followed through mental health in this way is pretty darn amazing. Todd Phillips wanted you to explore how mental health works in a way, how sometimes an alter ego can affect who you are as a person in real life. And one of the other things that I liked about the film and Todd Phillips is that they maintain that origin story that has not yet been defined in comics, even though we do have a certain um origin story with the Batman Who Laughs and as well the Killing Joke. But those origin stories of the Joker still are in questions. There's still questions that we don't know. Even the Riddler does not know who the Joker is. And I liked it because having the fact that Arthur Fleck created this alter ego called the Joker, and in this case, he tried to maintain that persona but couldn't because he wanted to continue being himself. But then when we reach the end of the film, something happens that you're like, huh, yes, now I understand what you wanted to do. So you understand what Todd Phillips wanted to do with this character or with the name Joker. And being the fact that you have a Harley Quinn that wants to fall in love with the character the Joker, um and being the fact that she says no to Arthur Fleck, it brings more weight to the table because now you can see that you can put in a sense that Harley Quinn, probably in other comic alliterations, Harley Quinn falls in love with the Joker because it's the Joker, right? But in this case, even though you have Harley Quinn show off so much affection, not only to Arthur, but as well to the Joker, you're like, ah, yeah, they're gonna end up together either way in the end. But no, because he wants it to fall in love with the character. And that's one of the other amazing scenes that we see, that iconic scene on the staircase. That is when where in the first film the Joker starts dancing. But in that case, in this scene, we see Harley Quinn saying to the Joker, like, no, I fell in love with the Joker, not with Arthur Fleck. And I really enjoyed the film. The musical numbers were great. I loved how Todd Phillips like created like these scenes and as well have like a meaning behind each one. Every song, if you sit down and you analyze each song, I'm not talking about lyric wise, I'm talking about visual wise, how each song has a um hidden message on the scene, like what we're working with the character. Let it be Harley, let it be Arthur Fleck or the Joker, and how it everything pans out to connect, and how as well these followers of the Joker, when they do figure out that Arthur does not want to be the Joker at all, how these followers are like, we don't want to be next to you anymore because you're not the Joker, you're just Arthur Fleck. And seeing that in a mix, I would say that it would be interesting. And I know that Todd Phillips already mentioned that there won't be no more Joker. This is his final film for DC, and this film is actually flopping, guys. That's the sad part about the story. Being a fact that it's a good film, I actually did like it. And but one of the things that I think that would be really interesting was having Todd Phillips have one more film but without the Joker title, being somewhat of like inside that Joker universe, and have him direct a Batman. The Batman that we see in the first film is not the Batman, but we see young Bruce Wayne. We have Harvey Dent in the film as well. We have Harley Quinn, and I think that it would be so cool having Todd Phillips give us a his take on Batman. It would be great. You know, his take on the Cape Crusader against a Joker. It would be super amazing. But again, it will not happen. But I still say that Joker Folie à Deux, for me, at least this is for me, I loved it. I really did like it. I enjoyed it. I'm somebody that likes musicals. You know, I enjoy musicals now and then, but this one takes the pie. It's not. I'm not gonna say this is like movie of the year or anything. I still don't have my movie of the year, but if I had to choose something, at least in my top 10, not top 5, in my top 10, Joker would be on the top 10, hands down. Now tell me, you guys, tell me in the comments below. Did you like Joker Folie à Deux? Did you like the music? Did you like the film? If not, tell me why in the comments below. If you have not yet subscribed to our YouTube channel or like this video, go ahead and do both. Like that, we can go ahead and continue making great content for all of you. And as well, guys, if you guys want to follow me on my personal journey as a content creator and a dad, go ahead, follow me as Cinema Dad PR in all of my social media. And I'm only in Instagram. I don't know why I said that. We will see you guys in the next one.